In this video, we will show you how to replace your rear ABS wheel speed sensor on this Acura MDX. This will be located inside of your rear wheel well. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. The first thing we have to do is safely raise and support the rear of the vehicle so the wheel's off the ground. Once you've completed that, we're going to remove the wheel by removing all 5 of our 22mm lug nuts, and then we can get this off of here. Now that we have the wheel off of there, let's have a look along the back side of the backing plate. On the forward side here, you can see the ABS wire and the ABS sensor. This is held in place with a 10mm headed mounting bolt. We'll remove the bolt, grab onto this ABS sensor, give it a light tug straight outward, trying to remove it. There's that bolt. A quick inspection, of course. Continuing on from here, we're going to take hold of the ABS sensor, give it a little wiggle, and try pulling it straight out and away. If it feels like it's stuck in there, you could try using some penetrant and try to work it side to side, but be extremely careful not to break it off. You can feel a little bit of movement here. There's the sensor portion. Continuing from here, we have to follow the ABS wire in and through this area. Along the back side, you're going to find a couple mounting points. Then we'll make our way all the way to the connector, which is located towards the center of the vehicle. You can see that ABS wire moving around back here. We have one of our mounting brackets. For this, I'm just going to go ahead and pry it out of place. You can use pretty much anything for a small prying device. I'm using a trim tool. Just pop it right off the bracket. You can remove the whole plastic retainer. There's one. Now we'll make our way up to the subframe here. Once again, just popping this whole thing free. As we make our way up here, we're going to continue on with prying this out of place. You can see the small port where it goes into. Now on the blue portion of the connector here, it has a small locking tab. We're just going to squeeze that in. A quick inspection for corrosion. Now it's time for installation of our brand new rear ABS sensor. We'll start close to the center here. We're going to attach this to its electrical connector, making sure the locking tabs are aligned, and then we'll press this into position into the subframe. You can hear an audible click there. We'll give it a little tug. Definitely want to make sure that's secured, otherwise you're going to have an ABS light. We'll press that into its mounting point. Double check that, make sure it's secured as well. Continuing on, we have our next mounting point. We're just going to bring this right on over, press it in. That's secure. Now I'm just going to take that ABS sensor, I'm going to slide it right on through this area. Let's attach our next mounting bracket. Now it's time to install the ABS sensor into the knuckle. Before we install the sensor into the knuckle, clean and inspect the mounting area. We want to make sure there's no miscellaneous debris or raised areas. Double check inside the port to make sure there's nothing inside there. We can continue on to installing the sensor. For the sensor, we're going to take this, we'll slide it right on into the knuckle, align the mounting bolt hole, and start it in by hand. For this bolt, you do not need to use any thread locker. Now we can torque this to 7.2 foot-pounds. One last quick inspection in this area and we can reinstall our wheel. Start on all 5 of your 22mm lug nuts. We'll bottom them out. Get the wheels safely back down on the ground and torque each of these to 94 foot-pounds. We've got the wheel back on the ground. We'll torque these in a crisscross manner. Torqued. Okay friend, we finished the installation of one side of our rear brakes. The process for one side of the vehicle is the exact same thing as the other. Once you've completed that, you want to make sure you pump up the brake pedal till it's nice and firm and take your vehicle for a road test. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.